Your future is not ruined by enemies, it is ruined by lack of wisdom. If you ignore this, you may repeat the same pattern, the same mistakes forever. Proverbs chapter 27 is one of the most practical and one of the most dangerous chapters in the Bible. Dangerous because it confronts pride, carelessness, and self deception. This chapter teaches us not to boast of tomorrow. It teaches us how true friends shapen you. It teaches why self awareness protects your future more than your talents. Finally, it teaches how wisdom protects your life. If you want wisdom that works in real life, Proverbs 27 is not an option, it is essential. Stay with me because one verse here may change how you choose your friends, how you speak, and how you plan your future. So come right with me. If you have your Bible, you can turn it to the book of Proverbs 27 and we'll read it together bit by bit. Proverbs 27, it says, boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth. Let another man praise thee, and not thy own mouth, a stranger, and not thy own lips. A stone is heavy, and the sand weighty, but a fool's wrath is heavier than them both. Wrath is cruel, and anger is outrageous. But who is able to stand before envy? Open rebuke is better than secret love. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. The full soul loateth and honeycomb, but to the hungry soul every bitter thing is sweet. As a bird that wandereth from her nest, so is a man that wandereth from his place. Ointment and perfume rejoice the heart. So doth the sweetness of a man's friend by hearty counsel. Thy own friend and thy father's friend forsake not, neither go into thy brother's house in the day of thy calamity. For better is a neighbor that is near than a brother far off. These are just wisdom imbibed in this passage. 11 says, my son, be wise and make my heart glad, that I may answer him that reproacheth me. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Take his garment that is surety for a stranger, and take a pledge of him for a strange woman. He that blesseth his friend with a loud voice, rising early in the morning, it shall be counted a curse to him. A continual dropping in a very rainy day and a contentious woman are alike. Whosoever hideth her hideth the wind, and the ointment of his right hand, which berated itself. Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. Whoso keepeth the fig tree shall eat the fruit thereof. So he that waiteth on his master shall be honored. I can see you joining me. Thank you so much for joining. I'm reading Proverbs 27. Verse 20 says, hell and destructions are never full, so the eyes of man are never satisfied. As the fining pot for silver and the furnace for gold, so is a man to his praise. Though thou shouldest bray a fool in a mortar among wheat with a pestle, yet will not his foolishness depart from him. Be thou diligent to know the state of thy flocks, and look well to thy heads. For riches are not forever, and doth the crown endures to every generation. The hay appeareth, and the tender grass showeth itself, and herbs of the mountain are gathered. The lamb are for thy clothing, and the goats are the price of the field. And thou shalt have goats' milk enough for thy food, for the food of thy household, and for the maintenance of thy maidens. Now, this Bible passage is encouraging us about why we shouldn't boast about tomorrow, why we should seek godly wisdom, and why we should be weary of friends